to They Call Us Villains. Ah!
All right, there we go. Welcome to another edition of They Call Us Villains on with the Corporal and DJ.
Yo,
Let's go.
what's up, boys?
Week
going
one.
on?
Week one, baby.
It has
Week
begun.
one.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I like this crew too. I like Noah Eagle. He's a former radio voice for the Clippers. I miss him on radio.
Okay.
He was great. Oh, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
I was like, his calls are great. He's been pretty good. Yeah. He started doing the college football for NBC, and now I guess they have him for the Peacock broadcast with Todd Blackenridge. Pretty good.
You like their commentary?
I like the commentary. Yeah. That's the first thing that I'm into is just let me see how good the commentary is gonna be.
Yeah.
What's the story of this game? What's been the storylines here? I know my phone's been going off with the notifications for Barkley.
Well, Barkley's going off. It's like in the league with Saquon type of Barkley. They're committed. Back when you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean he's going off. He already has a hat trick. He already has 3 touchdowns. And he might even add more. I mean, in my mind, I'd sit him. I mean, just let the defense do its work and bring in Gainwell and just keep them fresh. I mean, it's week 1, so.
Yeah, that's what always sucks when you're trying to make the playoffs in fantasy, and it's like people are trying to save them for the playoffs, the real playoffs.
Yeah. Like when
You're
McCaffrey.
like, no, don't sit on him.
That's what happened with me with McCaffrey last year. He got injured against Washington, and that was it. It was like. I lost him.
Man.
Rough,
I have Barkley and I have Lamar Jackson, and Barkley has more points than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, well, he has 3 touchdowns, and he has a whole ton of yards, so, yeah.
I have Elliott, too. He's doing pretty good.
I think the story's been it's been a sloppy game due to the field. It's a soccer field that they're playing in Brazil, so they're, slipping and sliding all over the place.
Oh. That's the Brazil game.
The Brazil game, yeah.
That's a weird move. Do you know why they moved it down there? They're trying to expand down there?
It's all about the money.
Yeah.
I mean, good on them. I mean, they're definitely making money. There's a lot of Americans down there watching the game in the stands, so.
Yeah. I mean, when they have those Mexico games, that makes sense because Mexico's right there.
Right
Canada's
there,
right there. Mexico's right there. Brazil's, man, they're really expanding that map. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the furthest east they've gone is Germany, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go further than that. I mean, who knows where they'll go? Supposedly, I mean, they're making a joke about it. What's next? They're going to go to Australia.
Wow.
What a surprise.
Why not, man?
Why not? They're already in the same atmosphere, so why not? At this point.
I always hear that it affects the players. Obviously, those long flights,
Yeah.
But if you go there a week before, you got to acclimate to the weather, to the time difference,
Yeah.
So.
They've been there for about a week. I know. I heard Christopher Russo talking about how, if I'm not mistaken, he said 9-hour flight from Philly, 11-hour flight from Wisconsin. So that's a long flight.
I don't like to start my players that are having they have the London games.
Yeah,
I don't like to start them. I mean, there's some guys that are must starts. You have to start them that are on your roster. But if not, I'll switch them out. I don't like starting those guys.
Yeah. If you have a Jaguars player and they're playing in London, that's pretty much like their home. That's another home game for them. Start them.
Yeah. I like to start. Ideally, I like to start. I don't like Thursday night games.
Right.
I mean, this is of course. If you have certain players, you start them no matter what kind of game it is. But I don't. I like Thursday night least, and then I like the morning ones, like really early ones, like those European ones least. I like to go later and later. Choosing them. If they got Sunday night football, those are my guys.
Yeah, and then we got the Rams and the Lions, the rematch.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be great on Sunday night.
Yeah, I just think that when it's that Sunday night game, all the eyes are on them, and they're gonna play a little bit harder.
Oh, big time!
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, and that crowd in Detroit's gonna be into it. So, yeah, they're the favorites right now for the NFC. Everybody's already crying them.
For Detroit.
Detroit in the NFC against KC or Cincinnati. That's what they're saying. That's what everybody's saying, all the smart guys. So we'll see what happens.
What do you think? What do you think, Brian?
I mean, I'm thinking obviously my Rams against Bengals again. Let's get that rematch again.
Running back,
New
right?
Orleans, and And I mean, I'm a little worried about the Rams defense. We have no Aaron Donald. We have a lot of injuries on the line. I mean, we have injuries at quarterback, a lot of rookies starting. But they started a lot of rookies last year, too, and they were decent. So as long as Cooper Kupp is healthy this year, so, I mean, as long as those guys keep doing what they're doing with Stafford, I think they'll be all right. And in addition of Blake Corum, I mean, that adds some depth to the running back room with Kyron Williams. Because, I mean, that game against Detroit last year in the playoffs, Kyron broke his hand during that game. That's why he never came back into the game. So it was like, once we lost him, it was kind of like, man, like we have like no running game. Yeah,
that was a tough loss just because we I felt we had it, you know,
right?
But you know, obviously,
yeah,
and but yeah, hopefully we get that W on Sunday night, man. Can't wait.
That W because it's kind of like yesterday's game with the Ravens and Chiefs. The Ravens were like that close.
Oh my gosh.
Like a toe.
A toe.
Who are the Rams playing in their opener?
Say again?
Who are the Rams playing in their opener?
The 49ers week 3.
Oh, man.
Week 3. That's going to be a good one.
We were talking about that guy, the 49ers guy the other day, about when he was in San Francisco. He's a San Francisco player. He's at a charity event, and he gets robbed for his Rolex.
Oh, Ricky Pearsall. Yeah, the rookie wide
shot.
receiver out of Florida. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall. Yeah. I mean, from what they said, it went through his chest and just directly out the back. Didn't hit any vital organs, thank God. It must have been a small caliber bullet, obviously, a handgun. Wow. Small 9mm, if anything, or a small, something maybe even smaller, and I mean, it had enough to penetrate, which is kind of ironic because it did go through. But luckily, I mean, he's alive, he's okay. But as somebody who's been shot at, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised mentally, like if he's gonna have some trouble, and I hope that he gets the help that he needs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no kidding, dude.
Yeah.
But it just, I mean, I know I'm like, man, get some security with you, you know, like get a security detail, you know, like, or just don't wear it, you know.
You're in San Francisco, bro. Yeah.
San Francisco, it's just as bad as Oakland now.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be people in San Francisco used to look down at people in Oakland. Now they're pretty much equals. I mean, both of these are on fire. Yeah. Real.
This is wild stuff.
California, baby.
Yeah. LA, baby.
That's a tough. Yeah, I wouldn't wear one in LA either, man.
No, yeah. And I'm right here in Boyle Heights, so it's like I was driving by right there down the street, and something happened. There was like they just crossed off with tape, so somebody got shot or something. Something happened.
Yeah,
it's nuts out here. Yeah, it's nuts out here.
That sounds like a tough game, though. I think I would pick the 49ers in that game. What do you two are the Rams fans?
You're talking about week 3 when we open up against the 49ers at SoFi?
Oh, I thought you said that's where they were playing week 1.
No. You said well, you asked me what was the Rams opener.
Yeah.
And that's why week 3 is when they come back to SoFi and they.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what's their first game? Week 1. What's their first game?
Their first game week 1 is Sunday Night Football against the Lions in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so week 3 at SoFi they get the 49ers.
That's their home opener. Yeah, the home opener at SoFi.
Yeah. And so that sounds like a tough week 1 and week 3. Who's week 2?
That's a good question. I gotta look deeper. I know that's
the Cardinals.
It's the Cardinals. Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
I think that's. I mean, if we get 2 out of 3, positive.
2 out of 3, yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's starting off good. I mean, last year, granted, I mean they started off terribly, and then they made a run.
they
made
second
a run,
half,
and they had the Ravens on the ropes. But that kickoff in the OT, I mean, the dude just took it to the house for the Ravens, and that was ball game. I mean, they had the Ravens on the ropes, but then there was a couple of games too. I mean, they almost lost against the New York Giants last year with Tyrod Taylor, and that was a tough game. That was a tough one.
Speaking of the Ravens, what did you guys think of that game yesterday?
2 heavyweights. Those are the 2 heavyweights in the AFC right there. I want to see what everybody else in the North does. I want to see how good Cleveland plays against Dallas. That's Brady's first game as a broadcaster for Fox. So besides that, I want to see how good this, because Cleveland's obviously got the good defense. I want to see what they do with Watson. They got Jerry Jeudy now, who was just a guy in Denver, but let's see what he does with Watson. Let's see what Watson could throw him some deep balls. I mean, hopefully Watson does play, makes the Cleveland Browns a little bit more relevant. But you just gotta wait and see. I mean, it's week 1. I mean, this game's still going on. It's 31-29, Eagles on top. I mean, these games so far have been close.
DG, what do you think of that toe?
Man, you know what? Mahomes said it best. He should have worn some white shoes. You know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, he should have worn. He wore the wrong shoes. Yeah.
You know, you could have easily gone to his staff and been like, hey, you know what? Like, seen what the sideline colors are. You know, the own color, and been to his staff. Hey, give me some white shoes. But you know, it is what it is. Great game, entertaining from beginning to end. I think there's these controversial calls going KC in favor of KC, which is very entertaining because they're definitely people are calling them the new Patriots.
The new Patriots. Right. I was thinking about that at work today. Yeah, I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, these guys are the new Patriots, but yet I don't hate them. I actually kind of respect them. I like them because when the Patriots had their run, I hated them. I hated Brady. I hated just like that organization.
Were you still a Raiders fan at that point?
I was on the border, yeah. Like I was a Raiders fan at that point. I remember the Tuck game, which was BS, obviously, and then Brady like obviously pretty much came out last year and said, yeah, it was a fumble. Like he admitted it. It was a fumble. And that was Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson was so upset after that game. I mean, that was it. Like we lost Charles Woodson to Green Bay. Yeah. But I was still a Raider fan. I remember that game vividly. It's just like it's unreal. And then I mean you get the kick in the snow, and it was a good game on CBS and whatnot. But yeah, that's just like one of those games where it's like, man, you want to forget, but you'll never forget. Yeah. It's still there. It's like, man. So that's why, like, I just like. I mean, I'm trying to like open up to Brady. I'm like, okay, like you're gonna be a new broadcaster. I want to see what you can do. Like, let's see. Because I mean, I saw a little piece of him during the USFL or the UFL. I forget that they merged, but he did a little bit of analyzing during the championship game, and he was actually pretty good. He got me in. I was like, okay, you know, he's the GOAT. And now I hate to admit it, but he is the GOAT. And I mean, he got me in. It was like, man, it's good analysis.
Yeah, our boy Turtle said that the Chiefs had signed some refs to their roster, like
and they extended their contracts.
Especially that call where Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, called the timeout. There should have been a penalty for that.
Dude, what was that all about? You know?
Yeah, it's like. Okay, ref, like you got it wrong, but then again, it's like you got to follow the rules. It's like there's got to be a penalty for that because it's not Andy Reid calling it, the head coach. It was a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, dude. Lack of accountability. I didn't like that either.
Lack of accountability.
Obviously.
And they were so smug too. That referee crew, like especially the referee. I don't know his name. I know he's one of the top guys, but he seemed so smug the whole time. Like he's kind of like, yeah, you got it. But then again, I mean, Lamar Jackson too. We're talking about the toe. So he's been airmailing those balls. Like he's just like he cannot like just shoot straight. He had Flowers wide open. I mean, the only reason why the catch was so close by a toe by Likely is because I mean Likely was trying to get open the whole time. So it's like, man, he's like already like at the back of the end zone. It's like, man, how much more open can I get with this guy?
Yeah.
That's what happened. That was the frustrating part with Lamar Jackson. I mean, I lost.
There were some bad throws.
But there was some bad throws, yeah.
Like usually they have a sort of awareness where like they're when they're on the edge, the receivers start doing that little tippy toe thing.
Yeah.
Where they just drag their toes.
The ballerina tap,
Yeah. But it looked like he had enough space and it looked like he had caught it and got it, and it's only because the cameras are so good now that you can tell.
Yeah.
That he didn't have it.
Like when he first caught, I was like, oh, touchdown. But then obviously all scoring plays are reviewed, and it's just like I saw it. I'm like, yeah, man, like by a toe, like literally. Yeah.
I think Commish, you were there yesterday when we were saying how Jackson just kept on holding. Like we get it. Right. Like he wants to pass, but man, he was holding on to that ball and like he's looking. Yes, dude, you got wheels. Time. Take off.
That pocket was just breaking down. It's not the same offensive line as he had last year. And then that fumble too. That fumble was costly.
Mm-hmm.
that fumble was costly because that turned into points.
Exactly.
I think it's just part of it is that he's so athletic, and all these quarterbacks who are athletic, they take a lot of chances.
Right, and we've seen that too with Hurts. He's taking a lot of chances today. I mean, he's held on to the ball for a long while. I mean, he pretty much got blindsided today. I mean, he didn't even see the rush coming.
Yeah, he's another guy, super athletic, super strong.
Yeah,
mobile. Man.
Yeah, man, he's always rushing for those touchdowns. I think he rushed for one today, right, Brian?
Is that right? He rushed for one today?
Yeah, I believe so. But I mean, the dude is he's a tank, you know? Like he squats he squats like 400, 500 pounds or something crazy like that, you know?
Hurts?
Yeah. Squat 600.
Hurts?
Competition going on in the weight room. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's heavy, man.
Hurts and Barkley.
That's no joke, yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, the dude could push through, you know, but then again, you don't want your quarterback to get hurt.
You don't want your quarterback to get hurt, definitely not.
That's pretty crazy for me to think about, like a quarterback squatting 600 pounds. That's you don't really hear about that.
It's unheard of. Yeah, they were talking about it it's kind of wrong because they were talking about it in the booth. They were talking about how quarterbacks usually like work on like bands, like rubber band workouts and whatnot. But then it's just like Hurts is like he's a complete opposite. I mean, he's just like squatting weight, benching weight. I mean, dude's strong.
Man, he shows up.
Shows up.
What else you guys got on your radar there?
Go ahead, DG.
Well, I'm just happy football's back, man.
Me too.
College football on my radar. NFL, obviously, God right now, and baseball is, starting to get good.
It's starting to get good. Yeah.
So
eventually be a single-digit game, so that's when it gets good.
Yeah. I guess just kind of the series with the Dodgers and the Angels. The Angels got it. Yeah, the Angels got one on us, and pretty. But and this is probably going to be a topic that we're going to keep on hitting on until the postseason. Our pitching,
Yes.
It's hurting. I think we lost somebody else today. Put on the injured list. So I mean, it's like, man, we just can't. Our pitchers can't they just can't stay healthy. But yeah, I mean, it was cool to see Shohei go back to Angel Stadium as the opponent, But
I'm a Dodger fan.
Yeah. Oh
Dodger
man,
fan flooded that place.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Dodger fans are all over the place, and in the OC.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I was excited for that. I mean, we're playing who are we playing right now?
Cleveland.
The Guardians, yeah. Oh, it looks like they just scored bottom of the sixth, so their Guardians are up 2-0. Yeah, another hot team, from what I see.
Yeah, so, they're leading the Central and the American League, and they were my pick to take the Central. I mean, the Royals are catching up to them, but Cleveland's still tough. They're a nice team.
Yeah, it's always nice to get play against a good competitive team to see where you're at,
Right. Yeah.
Obviously, when it matters is postseason in October, Totally. But let's see how they do in this series. Man. What do you think, Brian, about our pitching? What do we need to do? Should we just start praying to God now and for our pitchers to get healthy?
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much praying to God that you get our brand new Japanese pitcher, I forget his name, Masumoto.
Correct. No, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I'm just so football right now, where it's I'm blanking out on Dodgers for a little bit.
They're getting a new Japanese pitcher.
Yeah, it's
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto, thank you, Yamamoto. Yeah, we're just at this point praying to God that we could get him back and see how he performs in the postseason. I mean, he's practically a rookie in the major leagues, I mean, let's hope Shohei can at least go out there, see what he can do. Maybe. I mean, they were talking about it a while back how he's already thrown off the pitching mound, so there's a possibility there. And then yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just like you're pretty much calling up some rookies and see what you got there. And yeah, I mean, unless you have like somebody's like gonna come out of retirement. I remember last year looking at Cole Hamels, but he had like nothing left in the tank, so. It's just pitching, man. Every single season, it's something different because they got the offense going. I mean, the offense is going pretty good. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're hitting their little slump. I mean, they lost against the Angels. They're down 2-0 against a good team in the Guardians. So I'm not too worried. I know that we got Arizona and San Diego on our tails, mostly Arizona at this point now. But I'm not too worried. I mean, we'll see. Let's make sure that everybody's up to par and get everybody ready to go for the first round. I mean, hopefully it's that first round bye so they could get Yamamoto some more time to rest or get Ohtani some time where we could possibly see him pitch. So there's just so many possibilities right now. I mean, it's still, yeah, I mean, it's a tight race, but I got the Dodgers going. They're going to win the West.
That's for sure.
Happen. They got the lead over the Diamondbacks, but they don't have the tie over the Padres. So that's the one that you got to look out for. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the Bobby Miller, who's been their starting pitcher, the most Celsius player they have, hasn't been the greatest pitcher because he keeps on giving up hits, and especially against the Angels, I think he gave up 6 runs or something like that. Which, it is what it is. We're putting the players that are healthy on the mound.
Right.
But
that's what you can do at this point. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with Kershaw too? I mean,
yeah,
Kershaw,
I was just
at one point it's like if he's healthy, you got to throw him out there. I mean, yeah, even if he gives up a couple runs, hopefully you get him back at the at your offensive side of the inning. But I mean, it's tough. It's tough sledding right now. I mean, I think for everybody too. And like I said last podcast, I wasn't worried about the Phillies. The only thing that worries me about the Phillies is they have depth. They have pitching and they have the good offensive scoring. Yeah. That's the only concern, but I'm not too worried about them. Like, I mean, I could see the Dodgers and the Phillies in an NLCS, but I mean, that'll definitely be obviously a winner take all. Whoever wins goes to the World Series. That's the kind of series that's going to be it's going to be hot to handle. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, check it out, dude. We got Kershaw on the injured list. Gavin Stone, Yamamoto, Glasnow, Gonsolin, and Ryan, dude. Like,
so Stone is the one who went on the IL, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay,
correct.
that makes sense because Stone was healthy. Now oh my god.
They said it was a shoulder soreness of some sort.
Okay.
But I also heard it might be a what do they call it, like a ghost injury, so they're just kind of like letting them rest.
They're being precautious.
Yeah, they're
it's better to be safe than sorry at this point because like we're talking about right now. I mean, it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, man. So let's see. Hopefully, we get our pitchers healthy and ready to go in October, baby.
Good to go in October. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna have let's see, they're gonna have Max Muncy bobblehead. Are you guys standing in line for a Max Muncy bobblehead?
No.
I'll go, bro. I'll go.
I love Muncy. And Muncy was he's one of my favorite Dodgers. Obviously, he wears that Sweet 13, and he swings a silver hammer, and I mean, I love the guy, but
that's on the 11th, and then the 7th. I guess tomorrow they're having Evan Phillips bobblehead.
Yeah, he's this. I mean, I like Phillips had a nice season last year as the closer, but this year he's been dysfunctional. So yeah,
so you're not standing in line for him then.
No, definitely not. No.
Would you stand in line for a Shohei Ohtani shirt?
A shirt? I mean, how nice is the shirt? That's the question. I mean, is it?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. And then they're gonna have.
How much money can I get off of this stuff? That's my train of thought. I mean, I got some bobbleheads back here, but.
And then on the 25th, a Clayton Kershaw
bobblehead.
Yeah.
I already got one from last year, and it's actually pretty nice. So yeah. I'll pass on it. I'm actually trying to sell it eventually in the future. Hopefully, I mean, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that like he does, like they win the World Series. They give him. He has a World Series ring. I get it, 2020, but let me pick this up, and it is. He got it. Oh man. So I want to see Kershaw win like the full-fledged 162 game World Series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy's a Hall of Famer, but he's a choke artist in the postseason. So, yeah.
That's for sure.
Especially last year, Commish, like that was like the topic. It's like Kershaw went up there, he like totally like just bombed it, and it's like the whole topic was would you still watch Dodger baseball? And this year, it's like I haven't been invested all in. I watch the games here and there, but once like now it's like once football started, it's like I'm all football until the postseason. It's like okay, well, you know, postseason's pretty much like every day. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, in his defense, one of those years where he choked, the other team was cheating. So
that's the thing. That's the thing. That's like prime Kershaw too.
Yeah, I was gonna say. He was
so
elite,
one of them. I forgive him. Like it wasn't really on him. I think they were just cheating him. But man, I think who was it? Like I think they said Tom Glavine was like one of the first guys to like start hiding his signals. He would do like all this crazy stuff when he caught the ball. If he caught the ball with the glove like this, that means he was going to throw some other pitch. And like if he caught it up close, he's going to throw a different kind of pitch. So he was pretty hip to all that stuff, and so he would trick all the batters. Like he could steal his signs.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I think I saw that as well, Commission. I was like, man, like talk about like just a master at his art, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's all like, all right, I'm gonna get you, you know.
Yeah, that dude was a professor or something.
Yeah.
Providence, he only has one World Series. I mean, those Braves teams should have won more World Series. They were right there too. They were kind of like the Dodgers. It's the same thing. They would win the NL East every year, and they only got one World Series.
Yeah, even as a kid, being a Dodger fan, I love that pitching lineup that those Braves had.
Yeah, Maddox, Glavine. Yeah.
I think they had Abbott at some point.
Smoltz, yeah.
Smoltz, that's what Smoltz.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was John Smoltz in that? I think he was in a commercial.
The Chicks Dig the Long Ball?
Yeah, Chicks Dig the Long Ball.
Yeah.
That was one of the best commercials. We tried to learn how to hit home runs and stuff.
It was during the Home McGuire, Sammy Sosa. Yeah, the home run battle. Yeah. They don't make commercials like that anymore.
Nah. He's like all skinny and stuff, and he rips off his sleeves. You know.
Yeah.
So let's see the next couple of games. So tomorrow they got Gavin Stone. Sunday they got Jack Flaherty.
Yeah, I like Flaherty. Yeah.
And then they have Walker Buehler on Monday, and then Bobby Miller pitching on Wednesday.
Yeah. I
Man,
mean, that's what they got. Yeah. That's no Gonsolin, no May. I mean, yeah.
It's gonna be tough, Commissioner. It's gonna be
tough. And then next year, it's like Buehler might not come back, or if he agrees to a lower deal, because he was looking for a higher deal, but he got injured last year, was out for the season, comes back this year. He hasn't been himself. It's. I mean, I think that was like his second Tommy John. It's rough, the major league pitcher nowadays.
So you guys are just looking towards the playoffs. That's kind of where your sights are.
Yeah.
Postseason, yeah. I mean, right now, I mean, I'm playing in 6 leagues, so my homework is like right here, and obviously you guys know me. I love the waiver wire. I'm like, oh man, and you don't want to see this. Jordan Love just went down.
I saw that right now, dude.
I don't have him in any of my leagues, but oh man, dude, when you have your franchise guy go down, let me see this.
Game 1.
Yeah.
Game 1. Ooh, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad, but I mean they're checking him out. So they got Malik Willis warming up. So Malik Willis, a former Tennessee Titan, Liberty University alum. So
wasn't it Game 1 when Aaron Rodgers broke his
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It lasted a couple snaps. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
It's highlight reel.
Yeah.
Unreal, yeah. It's like the Green Bay quarterback. Oh no, yeah.
That was like the most New York Jets thing ever.
Right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
to have Aaron Rodgers and just have him snap something on
the thing about it was there was so much hype on him, you know, and you were like, oh man, he's got receivers now. And it's like 3 snaps in, torn Achilles, season over. Yeah. Game over, baby. Pick it up next year.
So now it's next year. How's he gonna do?
And his window's closing too. Like
it's got to be his last year, right?
Second season. I mean, I was assuming he'd be good for 2-3 more years, but
really,
that's what I mean. That was
not with this injury,
Yeah, now with this injury, like, man, maybe this might be his last season. Who knows? I mean, he's pretty resilient, though. I give Rodgers that. He's resilient. Yeah.
Why do you guys think he's still playing?
He wants to win another Super Bowl. I mean, that's
a Super Bowl.
He has one.
He has one.
He has one. So
is he in the Hall of Fame? I'm guessing he'd be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
he's Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's Hall of Fame. No doubt.
I think it's his competitiveness. You know. Yeah. I think he's the type of guy who's just like, you know what, I want to win. You know, I want to play.
Right.
And but you know what? That's every quarterback. You know, it's their ego. Yeah. You know, they want to be out there. But hey, man, if he could still throw it accurately, even though he's a statue,
right?
Yeah, a team will have him. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially with you know, quarterbacks being hard to come by nowadays.
That's true.
Like, so, but that's what I think. You know, and until I think he's bottom of the barrel, I think, or bottom of scraping the barrel, it's like then he'll probably, you know, leave the league, but not right now. Cut him? Yeah, till the or something like he just like, I don't know, they just suck terribly that they're not going anywhere, then he'll probably quit, you know.
They have a solid defense. All he has to do is stay healthy, in my opinion. I mean, everybody's picking them to win the AFC East. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't see it. They're gonna make the playoffs, but I'm not sleeping on the Buffalo Bills. I think the Buffalo Bills are they're gonna still be the top dogs in that division. I like Miami last year, but obviously I was wrong. And this year is just like, nah, I like their offense, but I'm not too big on their defense. The whole team, they got nice players. I mean, I don't know. It's all up on Tua, his health, obviously, and Tyreek Hill, but I think Buffalo still has something to prove because their window's closing too. Like their window's like halfway shut.
How many more years do they have with Allen, do you think?
Oh no, the Allens, he's still got plenty of time to go. I'm just saying, just that franchise is. I mean, I can't see them picking at the top with Allen because Allen's going to keep them in competition. So they're not going to have top picks. The funny thing about it is how you bring that up. It kind of segues to my next point. It's like, so everybody's kind of making fun of the Bills because the Bills let the Chiefs go over them. And the Chiefs took Xavier Worthy, and Xavier Worthy went off yesterday with 2 touchdowns. He looked good.
Yeah.
And then the Bills ended up with Keon Coleman. So everybody's talking about it's like, man, like
let's see what Coleman does, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So everybody's talking about how like if the Chiefs were to if you're a draft day and the Chiefs call you and they want to move up, don't answer the phone or what have you. Listen to voicemail. They're good. They're good at scouting, and obviously, I mean, they got that weapon. I mean, Mahomes is like really never. I mean, Tyreek Hill, and he's got Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice is very nice too. But man, this Xavier Worthy kid was like wow, like that. Especially that first catch, it was unreal. He just like passed everybody. He was gone.
Speedster, yeah.
It was unreal. I was like, whoa. Even I was like, wow, like that's fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I still have Pacheco and I still like that he's running like he stole something.
Yes.
Because he just runs nasty.
He's high stepping. I mean, he gets pumped up when you hit him. I saw Jacobs today getting pumped up too. That's a good sign because Jacobs, I mean, obviously last year got injured. He was a rookie champion 2 years ago, so it's good to see him back on the field and he's doing his thing. He's getting pumped up. But obviously Saquon stole the show.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he needed that. I think
he needed that too.
He needed that. Yeah, that validation to still be like, hey, you know what? I still got this. You know, I've been hurt. You know,
yeah, he's a Philly kid too, so he's playing for.
Oh man, yeah. Man, but that first game back home is gonna be special for him.
It's gonna be special, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he
got paid. And he got paid.
Yeah, hey, good for him.
Good for him. Totally.
Hopefully, the Eagles capitalize on his just on his eagerness to win and succeed.
Yeah, because it's funny because I like Swift. Swift last year was really good for them. Yeah. He went to the Swift with the Bears now, so hopefully Swift does some nice things too. I mean, Swift has been passed over twice. What is it? Twice already? I mean, the Lions gave up on him, and he goes to Philly. And then Philly, we kind of, I guess he moved on, or I don't know how they ended up not.
Business move. It was a business move, you know.
It's business, yeah. Time it's everything now. It's just so much business. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's like we got a good running back here, but hey, here's Barkley.
Barkley,
a flashy player, flashy name.
Yeah.
So, Hey, Corporal, what do you think of the Bears, man? Like, we're talking about Swift, and they got Caleb.
I'm excited for Caleb. I want to see what Dunze.
He's starting. Okay. He's gonna start.
He's a franchise quarterback.
Caleb
Williams.
Yeah.
He's pretty much their first ever. I mean, Jim McMahon was their last Super Bowl winning quarterback, but it was a defensive win. For that, what was it, the 85 Bears?
Yeah.
So
where's Fields?
That defense carried them. The Fields ended up in Pittsburgh.
Trash.
Oh.
Yeah, they pretty much moved on from Fields, which is kind of sad too. Because I like Fields, but you know what? He ended up in Pittsburgh, and he might even get the start because Wilson is dealing with a calf strain.
Wow.
So Fields might show off a little something like, hey.
That's crazy. So Russell Wilson and Fields ended up in Pittsburgh.
They both ended up in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
What do you guys make of Jamar Chase not having a contract yet, and it's going to be in 1 day they're going to play?
He's going to get signed. The word is that they're coming close to an agreement. I think. I mean, and the thing about it was the whole time is that the Bengals have been historically a cheap franchise, and so at this point, I don't know. I think. If anything, Joe Burrow is helping his cause because that's his guy. And then they lost Higgins. He didn't lose him, but Higgins is out for week 1.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, like the writing's on the wall, so you need to re-sign this guy. Come on, like pronto, like.
Who do you think that puts more pressure on the team or on him to like? It's coming down close. We got to get this deal done.
That's a catch-22, Kamish. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna give you a catch-22 on that one. Yeah.
What do you think, DG? You're a player. You're 1 game away from starting. Do you hold out for the contract or?
Nah, man. I mean, I think I get it. It's a business, like Corporal said. It's a double-edged sword, slippery slope. But obviously, you want to get paid. You want to have you want to get compensated for what you're bringing to the table. The eyeballs. The franchise, what you're doing for the franchise. But I don't know. I feel like I would play. Until and let my team take care of all that. Because when you're that elite, you're gonna get paid.
Right.
So yeah, I would go play. I would for sure go play. I wouldn't hold out.
Has that happened, Brian? Do you know if players playing while still undergoing contract negotiations? I think that
Whoa, Corporal.
That was too tough a question, bro. I think Corporal, I broke him. Really? I think I broke him with that one.
Corporal, what do you think about our national debt?
Say no more, fam. Say no more. Say no more, fam. That's good.
Wait, is he still there?
No, I think he froze.
Okay.
I think he needs to go and come back.
Okay. Commission, are you tuning into any college football games this weekend?
No, I haven't thought about it. Which games are on your radar?
So let me tell you real quick. I got 3 games.
Uh-huh.
First and foremost, I think, and I've been hearing about this one, Texas, number 3 Texas against number 10 Michigan. So Texas has their favorite to win, but Michigan's a franchised institution, so it should be a good game, should be close. And definitely Corporal.
Yeah, it's so hot here in LA that my phone actually needed to cool down.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
yeah, it's so hot here, man. So
Yeah.
it was like you know how like when your phone gets too hot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
happened to me driving. Like I'll have like in the little cubby, like with the drink store. Like, I guess like it gets hot there or something, and then it says like, "Oh, I need to cool down."
Yeah, so it got so hot, so I had to like literally like stick it in the freezer for like a minute.
Ah.
Cool down. Yeah, so it's like when I came back on, you saw me in the dark because I was in the kitchen and taking it out of the freezer.
Yeah, it's been about over 100. It's been like 110 degrees here or something.
It's been like Arizona weather.
Yeah, unusual.
Especially for Southern California. But,
Oh yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
for us, 'cause, yeah, we're so spoiled.
Oh, definitely, Corporal. Yeah, we were talking about just touching on some quick college football for tomorrow. We were talking
Oh, I
about
love it.
Texas Longhorns #3 against #10 Michigan.
Michigan,
I think Archibald, right? Archibald Manning.
Arch for short. They call him, Arch.
Yeah, he's the starting quarterback for Texas, right?
Yeah, starting quarterback.
Yeah. So I have him winning. Second game
I do too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you, DJ. I think Texas is gonna take it. Yeah.
Second game on my radar is #7 Oregon against Boise State. Boise State has that running back who I believe had 6 touchdowns last weekend. So I mean,
and Boise State always plays everybody tough.
Yeah, they do, man.
They're a Mountain West team, but they always play tough, man. That team. That's where the offensive coordinator now for the Eagles. He was the quarterback. Kellen Moore.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, right on.
Yeah, Kellen Moore was a Boise State alum. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Drafted
should
by
be a
the
good
Cowboys.
game.
Yeah.
And then my last game, obviously, USC fan here. #13 USC against Utah State. What's interesting to me is that game's going to start 8 p.m. our time, so it's going to be like 11 East Coast.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, by the time this game ends in the East Coast, it's going to be like 3 a.m. or something, you know?
Yeah.
But
look at yesterday's game too. I mean, the Chiefs Ravens game went to like midnight on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Close to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird because I could have sworn the set time to start was like around 5:30 or so. But I think it started closer to 6, right?
So the set time was 5:20. They started at 5:40 because of thunderstorms.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
For safety, yeah, it's open stadium, so they didn't want to.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody's safety.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, it must be a whole different experience being like an East Coast sports fan. Like all the games you're watching like at 11 or something.
Yeah, we're like so spoiled out here in the West because we can watch everything. Yeah,
guys, it sucks when I've traveled out to the East Coast and I'm trying to catch a Laker game or whatever. You know, our local teams, dude. You end up going to sleep at like 1:30. Just
wow.
I can't. And sometimes, honestly, I don't even finish watching the game because I'm just so tired. I'm like, dude, I don't know how these people bars are still up. There's people who are still up, you know. But I'm like, nah, I'll check it. I'm going to
thought about it too. You guys got me thinking. Yeah, like when I was in Afghanistan in 2011, I had a chance to like watch the football games, but it was like midnight.
Oh man, yeah,
it was nuts, man. It was like daytime over here. It was like next day over there. So
yeah.
No sleep, baby.
Yeah, I usually do like when I was like on post and I couldn't go back to sleep. I'll go like into the dining room area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They had a TV in there and then they had the games going, but it was like 4 of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like everybody else is asleep. So yeah.
Yeah, that's like I used to watch this. Like it was like the Japanese version of the UFC. It was called Pride.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
yeah. So they would have their event. So they're obviously in Japan time. So you would have to stay up to like 1, 2 in the morning to watch those fucking fights. Yeah.
Oh,
it's kind of like the World Cup too when
the World Cup. That's right.
The World Cup is like a big one too.
When they had that Japan-Korea World Cup, remember that?
Yes.
But I feel they kind of, not to sound snobby or anything, but they kind of accommodate like
they do in a way
the World Cup, you know, like when the hours, because they'll be like pretty early, like I don't know, like 5, 4, 5, whatever, like really early for West Coast, but you know, relatively regular time for East Coast, you know.
Pretty good time, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, they kind of accommodate us, but yeah, when the games are like at 2 a.m, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna wake up.
I'm not gonna wake. Yeah, like you try to do it, but it's like, nah, dude, I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you guys get up for those London games?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Every time I've watched them, it's been pure accident that I just happen to wake. Like something wakes me up. Otherwise,
no, yeah, I set an alarm. I'm like, I'm getting up. Like this is like, I mean, some days I usually would sleep in, obviously, because the games over here in the West Coast, they don't start till 10 o'clock. So
yeah,
you get some time to sleep in. But yeah, I would sacrifice that sleep just to get up and watch every single snap. Yeah.
So if you're on the East Coast, all the football games start at like 1?
1, yeah.
1.
Not bad, right?
Not bad.
I mean,
so Sunday night football would probably be around 8.
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, we are spoiled.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
You wake up, you have breakfast, you got the games.
Yeah, you got breakfast. Yeah.
All day long.
All day long. It's just great. Like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Just there, man.
You get the 10 o'clock, then the 1 o'clock. They're like, you're just like waiting for buses or something.
Yeah, commission, like you're saying, going back to your question about like those early Sunday. Yeah, dude. I mean, and it's just football all day for me, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'll be locked in, baby. You know.
Dude, I'm just like locked in. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like. I'll just ask the wife to like have me some chips or something, or you know, just feed me something in between because yeah, I'm just watching football.
Hey, I was surprised you were over here in LA for Thursday night.
Oh, I was there for work.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'll just I'll check in with you guys and
nice.
Well, with a couple of the fellas, and then I just ended up staying at my mom's house. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I saw you and Caroline were both there.
No, it was just myself.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw Caroline for some reason. Okay.
Oh, no. Maybe I think maybe there was this girl named Brenda.
Oh, okay.
Kind of same figure.
Same figure, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What's next on the docket, Commish?
What do you guys think about? We gotta talk some WNBA because that's what we do, I guess.
Wow.
Okay, I saw like this video of this lady and basically she was making this argument that the WNBA, the women in the WNBA hate Caitlin Clark because she exposed them. That this rookie comes in and they're supposed to be like the best in the world, best female players, and she comes in and she just starts breaking records.
Like dominates, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's kind of exposed them that they're not really like good.
What you're saying, yeah, I was like, exposed them how? Like, but then
expose them that their level wasn't as where they thought what it was.
They're right here, she's like up here, yeah.
Yeah, so that they thought that they were the best in the world, and this girl comes in and then shows them, you know what, they really weren't at that level.
Well, dude, I mean, growing up, she played with the boys.
Yeah.
That's how good she is. So I mean, obviously, she's so good. She I think she has older brothers, so I mean, and then I mean, I've heard different things too. I've heard like she's a trash talker, so like all this stuff that's why like there's so much hate and animosity. But it's like, I mean, Kobe was a trash talker too, so I get it. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, Kobe liked to trash talk. Yeah, all your greats like to trash talk. So.
Yeah, there's just some people that come into the league and they're just a force. You know what I mean? Like you just said, Kobe was that. Mike was that. Like
there you go.
Shaq came in. He was that. Like
LeBron, yeah, I'll give LeBron. Yeah. LeBron's he's a force. Yeah, very polarizing, but he's a force. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can have like a nice high level league, but these guys just come in and
they just dominate. They just dominate, yeah. And she's that for the WNBA. I mean, yeah, give it to Angel Reese. She's a good ball player too, but the skill set that Clark has is just astronomical compared to what Angel Reese does. And granted, I mean, in college, Angel Reese beat her twice, but this, like I said, we're talking about skill set. It's two different players. Totally different. Totally different styles. Totally different game.
I still haven't watched the whole game.
They're actually fun to watch, yeah. I mean, especially I love watching her play. So I'd sit down and watch them. But like I said, right now, dude, even baseball, I'm just like everything's taking a backseat. I'm football. I'm playing in 6 leagues, so I'm just like
You're already.
Mental notes. I'm into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to break the matrix. I'm trying to win this year.
Have you ever watched the WNBA game, DJ?
No.
No.
I'm actually interested in going to go see one once Caitlin comes to town again here.
You know what? Yeah. I think she's that polarizing. I think she that she's drawing a crowd to these.
She draws
games.
you in, yeah.
Like,
so
I always see like these videos of like they're not that good. The WNBA, they're just not at the level. That's why people don't watch it. But I always wonder like, is that real or is this just like haters? You know what I mean? It's hard to tell sometimes.
There's a lot of hate.
Yeah,
it's a lot of hate.
Yeah, Commissioner, I was gonna just give my opinion on this person who said that they got exposed or whatever. I think it's just hate, bro. Because I mean, obviously this young lady, she's talented, and she's blowing you guys out of the water. You guys clearly are not it. So either you have to match that level, or have that conversation with her and be like, hey, you know what? You're making all of us look bad. Maybe tone it down. I don't know what you would do. It's like she's that good. That it's making everybody else look bad. It's like, and that's bad for business too, because then,
that's hilarious.
It's like, dude, like if you go to another squad and you're just balling out, and it's like, dude, there's no competition here. Then it's like, well, yeah, like who's gonna want to go watch that, But I mean, I don't know ultimately what the resolution would be to all that, but it sounds like hate. But I mean, obviously this girl is on a different level,
Like I said, it's mostly hate too because she went to a team that was the worst. They're picking number one to a playoff contender now. They're going to the playoffs. Yeah. It's like, dude, like how that's just hate.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Basketball is one of those sports where like one player can do that. Like they can just like
totally
take your team to the next level. Like
Jordan's like the prime example right there.
Yeah.
I mean, Jordan needed Pippen, he needed Luke Longley, he needed Tony Kukoc and what have you. But man, Jordan's he was on a different level. He was on a different level.
Shaq was one of those guys.
Yeah, Shaq was just so big. And stop that guy. He was the Diesel. That's what they call him, the Diesel.
I think you still need a team to win championships, but one player can definitely bring eyeballs to. It'll change a franchise, It'll change. This young player. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, John Morant. He plays with Memphis Grizzlies. Young guy, he's got that swag, the tattoos. He's exciting, dude. This guy flies, he jumps, but is he changing that team? No. Like they're just, they need more pieces, but he makes that team exciting. And
he makes the team competitive, but they're not going to win anything.
Right, exactly.
Sadly, off the court issues too. He's too.
Oh yeah, he's
too involved in doing all this other extra stuff.
He's a wild boy.
TikTok famous instead of being famous in the NBA for being a ball player. I mean, he has a skill set.
Yeah.
It's a shame because he's an American-born player, so everybody's talking about how we have all these European guys coming in and they're taking over the league. And it's like, well, look at our American players. They're like doing
knuckleheads. He's a knucklehead, dude.
The Rice thing, how they were talking about how should he have played? Should the Chiefs stepped in? The Chiefs don't care. They're like, man, we want to win. We want to go three-peat.
Yeah.
Until
the league steps in and says something, they're not going to do anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man. Did that game end already?
Yeah, the game's over. Yeah, I mean,
who won?
I mean, he had to get walked off by the trainers. I mean, that's a good sight. He was walking around a little bit on the sideline before the game was over, so it was kind of a promising sign. But we'll see what the reports come out to be. I wouldn't be surprised if they do like an MRI and whatnot, just to be on the safe side. Hopefully, it's nothing big. I mean, you never with anything. I don't have any shares of him. He went right before I wanted to snatch him up, but I mean, the Eagles took it. It was I honestly thought the Packers were going to take it. They were coming out strong, but
they were leading.
Both teams a little bit sloppy with the interceptions. It's week one, so it's kind of expected.
Yeah. Is it looking like a foot injury, ankle injury, or I didn't catch it?
It looks kind of like an ankle injury.
Ankle injury. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Somebody
you said
like,
he was. You said he was walking.
yeah, like got like rolled over as he was getting taken down.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for him, he's got two things. He's young,
He's
so
young.
so hopefully in a couple days he'll be good to go, and he's got the best therapy around, man. Those
Big time.
Those doctors will fix him up as best as they can to get him
They'll
going
fix
again.
as best they can, yeah. And then the Packers, that organization, it's run by the people of the town of Green Bay, so that whole organization is gonna come around and like whatever you need. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they love their Packers, and good on them. I mean, it's one of the first organizations in football in North America. So
Yeah.
So Brady's first game is gonna be this stupid thing.
Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Cowboys and Browns.
Yep, on Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Prime time, baby. Yeah.
Throwing them into the deep end.
America's game of the week. Yeah. They're putting them in that prime spot.
What are
your predictions? What are your predictions for how Brady does?
Well, what's the spread? I'm curious. What's the spread
for that game?
Yeah, for that game, I'm curious because I'm a betting man. I would take Cleveland, and I like Dak. It's nothing against Dak. I just think that Cleveland is just if they're playing at Cleveland.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, what's the spread?
Do they still have places where you can bet online?
Yeah, I actually I listen to Jeff Manstill, and he came up with a good one. It's called Drafters.
Okay.
And I like this website. I actually won like $30 off of that game yesterday, so it was pretty good. I got the over on Jackson and the over on Mahomes, and I got $130, so it was pretty cool.
I'm trying to find the betting.
I have on Yahoo Sports right now. It has the Cowboys, the point spread as plus 2.5.
Plus 2.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they
what
got
do you
the
think?
Cowboys,
yeah.
What's the over under?
Yeah, Cowboys plus 2.5. Okay.
The
plus 115 here.
Plus 115?
Yeah. Dallas was at least a plus 115 underdog on the money line 2 times. Oh no, wait, yeah.
Dude, this is a game where you put your money on Cleveland. You're gonna cash out. If you put $100, you'll easily make. I mean, what? You'll make like what?
Oh, I'm sorry. The over under is 41. You're talking about score, right?
Yeah, score over under. Yeah.
Yeah, 41.
So they're predicting a high scoring game. I can see it. I mean, dude, these last 2 games have been high scoring. I mean, the Cleveland. I mean, the Chiefs Ravens game went under. If they would have scored that touchdown, would have gone over. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, well, you figure a lot of these defenses are still, working things out. So
that's exactly my point.
That's
exactly my point. Yeah.
So I see like a BetMGM ad on this website, and it looks like Jamie. Is that Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx, yeah, he's like their big their actor. I mean, their spokesperson now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that must be legit then.
No, it's legit. Yeah, BetMGM. Yeah, I used it in Colorado when we were in Colorado. Yeah.
Oh, so
did you? Okay.
You can't use it here in California.
Can't use it in California.
Dude.
That's a bummer. But yeah, for those who don't know, we had like a year ago or 2 years ago, we had like an option to like bet.
Yeah.
To approve betting online, and I don't know,
to approve betting online or to approve betting at the casino. Like you go place the bet at the casino, but they shut them down, both of them. It's kind of crummy because it's like you can still play fantasy and you can play like the over under, like on the player props, but you can't bet the game straight up or bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have a website, but I think they were based like in the UK where I used to bet before, but then like they banned them and they like had them like close out my account and mail it back to me, and then couldn't bet anymore.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they mailed me a check from like because I didn't never cashed it out. I just had it in there and would just make bets all the time.
Nice.
And then they passed some law and you couldn't do that anymore in California, and then they had to close my account.
Oh wow! Okay. Dang.
So yeah, I can't find California on.
Or you just gotta
here.
find a bookie. I mean, there's bookies out here. There's somebody with a ticket. You just like go up to them and
Yeah, California not an option on their website.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Hey, Corporal, any sorry, Commissioner, any game you're going to be focusing on this Sunday? Besides the Rams, obviously.
Oh, for who? You're asking Brian?
Yeah, Corporal. Sorry. Yeah.
Corporal.
Oh, you said commission. Sorry, I was waiting for the commission answer.
Oh, either one. What are you guys looking for? What's the main game you guys are looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that Cowboys Cleveland game because, like I said, the broadcast. I want to see who they partner up Brady with.
Okay.
And yeah, because I'm wondering if he's gonna do the game with Joe Davis or is he gonna do it with the other gentleman that does the games with Greg Olson. Unless they bumped Greg Olson with Joe Davis. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a nerd. Like I like watching. I'm more interested in the booth. And then once you get the booth going, it's like, okay, like you got me in. I like it. But anyways, but yeah, that's a game that I like because Cleveland's like the big unknown, and the AFC North is so tough, man. Like I'm like not ready to pick a team from the AFC North because it's like, yeah, like Baltimore, they didn't look terrible, but they need to fix some things. I think they're still gonna be okay.
Okay.
But man, that division is like one of the toughest divisions in football. You got Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland. Who I'm missing? Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland. Who I'm missing?
All good.
The fourth team.
Quick question, and we'll circle back to that. I'm looking forward to the Raiders-Chargers game. That game, that game's like, I'm like, okay, let's see what these new obviously new Chargers kind of a new group,
new running backs,
and let's see what these Raiders are about. Yeah. I think
they got Joe Alt as one of their guards. He's gonna be solid.
Yeah, so I mean, it's at SoFi, right?
It's at SoFi. That's the thing. Yeah. So I catch your drift.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Raider home game, sadly.
Right. Yeah, it really is.
It's like, yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely obviously my Rams Sunday night, but yeah, I want to watch this Chargers game for sure.
The Bengals. How can I forget the Bengals? The Bengals, Browns.
That's right. Yeah.
Steelers and Ravens. Sorry, the Bengals like slipped my mind from it because of Burrow last year. I mean, got Burrow back. I mean, Chase is gonna sign. I wouldn't be surprised if it'll happen tomorrow. But yeah, that's a tough division, and then Cleveland needs to like pretty much go get out of there with a win, and then it'll be the drama on the Cowboys, like, it's gonna be all this drama on Dak and Jerry Jones, and they're gonna talk about that the whole week. Yeah, I'm just already ready for it. Yeah.
Corporal, Tom Brady's gonna be co-hosting with Kevin Burkhardt.
Okay, Burkhardt. Yeah. Okay. So they put Joe Davis with Greg Olson. Then I like that.
Oh,
that's cool. Yeah. Fox, man. Fox. That's. I love Fox.
Yeah.
I miss Aikman and Buck, obviously. Mm-hmm. But that Monday Night Football crew did need some juice, and I like them. I like them on the booth at Monday Night Football because that Monday Night Football booth was just you don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh. Yeah. You don't like Collinsworth?
I'm not a fan of Collinsworth.
No. I
think he's a great guy. I think he was a really good receiver back in the day with Cincinnati, but sometimes he just gets a little bit too like us. I mean, we're just rambling on. The game's going on. It's like, I want to watch the game. You don't have to like break down every single thing. I don't know. It's just,
yeah.
I don't know. I can't say anything bad about the guy. He's a professional. So.
What about Michaels?
I love Michaels. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think I miss Al, but he is so good in the Thursday night broadcast with that gentleman that's on there now. He used to do the college football. He still does college football for ESPN, and he's fantastic. The analyst. What's his name? DG.
Oh man,
Corporal is Michael's not doing. He's not in the booth anymore.
He's in the prime time, the Thursday night football games on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they switched him over.
Yeah. Amazon gave him the money.
Oh, nice.
Amazon overpaid for him, which is great.
Yeah, I like his voice. I like how
I
when
love
he
his
does
voice.
it. Yeah.
He's so good. He's so good. Even like I said, like last year there was a couple bad games. It could have been the dog food game. It could have been Carolina and the Bears. It would have been a great game because he was calling it. Yeah. And of course, Haley Hartung, he was on Peacock tonight. Oh, I was loving it. Yeah. That is one beautiful woman. Yeah. That's one beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She gets no complaints from me, man.
No.
He doesn't, man. And she's a professional. She's like she always asks good questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's on it, and she's just a beautiful woman. I mean, total package. I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to that Cowboys Browns game too. Like I have Dak as my backup, so I'm curious.
And Dak is solid. He's solid. I mean, for a value pick, he's a solid quarterback.
So I think there's some questions there that, I'd be curious to see what the answer is to that Dak question.
Right. Yeah.
Is it going to do show enough that the Cowboys are going to want to keep him and extend him, or are they going to want to ship him out? That's going to be an interesting question.
That's the contract question right there, exactly.
Yeah. And then, of course, Brady. How's he going to do on the booth? I think he's going to do pretty good.
Yeah.
He's the guy who just studies so much.
He's so good, yeah.
He just put so much effort into everything he always did. Like you saw, like in the all the behind the scenes stuff that you saw with the Patriots, it was just him basically like preparing, like him studying, preparing. So that's kind of what I'm expecting him to bring to that broadcast booth.
And he's so good on the herd. He comes out on the herd with Colin Cowherd, and he's so good, like every time. Yeah.
And also, I'm curious about the Texans and the Colts.
That's a good game. That's a sneaky one. Yeah, that's a sneaky one. Yeah. Yeah, you want to see how good Richardson really is, and you want to see how good Stroud really is.
That's right. That's right, Corporal. I want to see Stroud. I want second year.
Right.
I want to see answer some of those questions.
And that's what they're saying about Love tonight, too. I mean, Love looked pretty good. I mean, but yeah, the Eagles were just a better team tonight. So
yeah, those were kind of the other two. I mean, the NFL came out firing because those were the two games that I would have looked forward to: the Packers and Eagles, and then the Baltimore and the Chiefs. Like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, great start to the NFL season. There. Yeah,
first whole spoiled Thursday and Friday, and then it's great.
Is this the only Friday game, or are they gonna have Friday regular games?
No, I think this is the only Friday game, if I'm not
mistaken.
Yeah, the only reason they did it on Fridays is they were playing in Brazil, so.
The time difference, I guess.
The time difference, more than likely. Give them an extra day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that Thursday night is going to be on Amazon now because it used to be hard to find it. Yeah. At least for me because I didn't have cable.
Just remember if the Chargers or the Rams are playing on Thursday night, you could put it on your local TV. Local TV will have it. Yeah. Yeah,
there was like one season where ESPN. I think the Thursday night games used to be on ESPN, or for whatever reason they put them on ABC or something.
Yeah, because ESPN and ABC, it's all Disney.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And talking about that, I don't know. You guys have DirecTV. The whole dispute with ESPN.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because I went through that last year with Spectrum. I have Spectrum cable, so I was like gonna tune in to watch the first college football game, and then it was like, oh, we're going through this thing with Disney, and dude, like now they're doing it to DirecTV. It's crazy. Disney's like, since they got like ESPN and they got like people like, I mean, they got all of us watching football. They're like dangling the carrot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
And they really
do you know what the problem is?
ESPN Plus. That's the thing.
Do you know what they're fighting over?
Money.
But does ESPN get extra games or?
No. The thing is, I mean, there's like so much college football on ESPN. Like they have the SEC network, they have like the Big 12 network, they have like when you go on TV and you like look for the college football, there's like so many games on different ESPN networks. They have like so many different channels now. ESPNU, yeah,
it might be do or die for ESPN. Like if they start losing all their cable contracts and money, like I don't know what happens to them.
And that's the thing. I mean, Spectrum, Spectrum, they bowed down. I mean, they bent the knee, and they gave them the money, and now they're looking for DirecTV. It's like, okay, now it's your turn. We're going to have a dispute with you. And they always do it around the football season, too.
Yeah, that's the biggest leverage,
Yeah, man.
So they know when to get you. Yeah.
Did you ever consider cutting the cord, or is just like you got to do it because that's where the sports are?
Yeah, I'm a little indifferent because I kind of grew up with cable, so it's
Oh.
and then over there, my daughter where she's living with my ex. They have cable, so they watch on cable. They have like the linear, you know what I mean, the
Yeah.
regular package, and then now over here, I'm going through apps and stuff, and obviously the Super Box, which has been great. So I'm ready for Sunday.
Right.
As long as you have a steady connection, you're good, baby.
Yeah, I got the Spectrum. I got the highest one, and dude, it's been great. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome. Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
All right. Let's start landing this plane. What do you guys got? What's on your radar?
We did
A little bit of turbulence.
On this landing.
That's for the champ. That's for the champ. A little bit of turbulence in case you're watching, champ.
There you go, champ.
The big brother that I lost to twice. But,
Let's put up the landing gear.
yeah, but I love love you, type brother, and yeah. So, but let's go Rams. I know my brother hates the Rams. He's a Raider fan still, and he hates the Rams. He hates the Rams. Like, you're LA, man.
He's gonna come on one day, I think.
He has to. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, we gotta get Chivo on here one day too.
What's that?
We gotta get Chivo on here too.
Oh yeah.
That'll be pretty good.
Yeah. We gotta get. Well, do the Rams ever play the Raiders regular season?
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
All right, for that game, you guys have to debate.
Oh yeah. I'll yeah. It's like no debate. I'm gonna be like Aaron Donald, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, just let's go Rams. We got to get this one week one. Detroit. Everybody's already crowned Detroit as the NFC champion. Green Bay. Love. Who knows if he's the other competition right there. Those two teams are NFC North are our stiffest competition. I believe in my Rams, and if you don't like it, then you know what to do.
Yeah. What's on your radar, DG? What's your hot take?
Gonna enjoy tomorrow, this weekend, full weekend of football, college football. Definitely want. I'm 100% with Brian. I want our Rams to win, start off on the right foot. Hopefully, Dodgers keep on winning. And hopefully my fantasy football does good. We're off to a great start. Man, hot take. I guess let's go Cowboys. I guess even though F Dallas, right?
Here we go, Brown. Here we go.
Corporate, if you want a little wager, we could take this, offline,
Oh,
$5 foot long. Let's do it.
Yeah, hey,
I know.
lunch is lunch, bro. Wait, $5 for a foot long? Where?
No, I'm just saying, we grew up during that era.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got
like
a
that
time
Little
machine.
Caesar's pizza,
Yeah, I'm like, those are like $15 now.
Yeah, forget about that nowadays.
Little Caesar's pizza. Why Little Caesars? Why?
Yeah.
You, Commish, what do you got?
We had it good back then, man. Everything was
Yeah,
cheap.
it's so good, dude.
We didn't know how good it was, right?
Yeah, we couldn't appreciate it at the time.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. I'm just glad my team is crushing right now. Just destroying our poor Big Al there.
The biggest Cowboys fan on the league.
My projected points is 122. So that's pretty good.
Damn.
So, I got that right now. It's 80% win probability, but I feel like that doesn't really mean anything because I've seen that thing swing so crazy.
It swings, but man, 80% that's a high problem.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow scanning all the college football games and seeing all the teams, kind of getting familiar again with the names and who the new people are and stuff.
Exactly, Miller Moss. Yeah, let's go Miller Moss. Yeah.
And then Sunday, same thing. It's just the first day. It feels like going to Disneyland or something.
The first week is dude.
Yeah. So it should be fun. Looking forward to that Cowboys game. Sunday night football. I don't even know who's playing Sunday night football, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you boys.
These
Oh, the Rams?
baby.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Rams house.
Nice. All right. Well, good luck to your Rams. And they're playing. Who were they playing again? The Bills.
Lions.
Lions.
The
Yes,
Lions.
sir.
That's gonna be
Goff.
tough.
Jared Goff.
Yeah. Jared Goff's gonna want revenge, bro.
Yeah. Well,
He
got
got
last
it.
year.
Yeah, he got it last year.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just too bad he couldn't get over the 49ers. And I was actually rooting for him. I didn't want the 49ers to go to the Super Bowl, but what are you going to do? I mean, either way, dude, the Chiefs are just the real deal, man. Yeah. It's unreal how good they are. They're so good this year, too.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever squatted? What was your best squat?
Oh, man. Maybe like about 200?
200?
Yeah. 200, yeah.
I'm like
what pound, sir?
140. I don't know.
140.
Whatever the 45 in the bar is, I don't know.
No, yeah.
Man.
Back when I was a gym rat, yeah, I was like,
Nice.
What about you, Kavish?
I think it was like 250 was the best.
Yeah, around there.
275 around there.
There you go. There you go.
Right. Yeah.
But that was like Brian said, like you going to the gym regularly.
Oh, dude, I guess I was a gym rat. Yeah.
That must have been, that was a while ago.
Was that like 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Before children.
Before children, that's
BC.
the one.
BC.
Listen, yeah, that's before children. It's just
Before children, BC. Yeah.
BC, there you go. Yeah. No, but kids are great, though. Kids are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right.
Dogs.
All right, Brian.
Yes.
Close us out.
You're my boy, Blue.
Hey.
We need to get DG's beautiful husky on here.
Oh, yeah.
And he just has like the bluest eyes. I think they're like blue. Sure.
His favorite team is the Washington Huskies.
Yeah.
He dresses up like their mascot every day.
Hey, this is how bad of I'm obsessed with him. I got him a little Rams jersey. So he's gonna be wearing it on Sunday with me and my gear, you know.
He's gonna be repping.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
what's up?
It's 100 degrees. Why are you putting clothes on me?
Why are you putting clothes on me? Oh man.
Hey, keep them inside, man. Keep them inside.
Yeah.
It's
Take care of your pets. Take care of your pets.
He's gonna be on the couch with you watching.
Oh, he's not allowed on the couch, bro.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. House rules.
Because they shed too much hair, the husky.
Oh, good lord.
They shed so much hair.
It's terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, my dog goes on every. I don't even allow it. She makes up her own rules, bro.
Don't even allow it.
She's opening the fridge, you know.
Grabbing beers,
cracking them open. Yeah. I get up. She's like, "Hey, bring me one too." Like, yeah.
You got me, fam. I got you.
You got you.
Yeah, I saw some chicken wings in the fridge.
Oh man.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll catch you next time on the Call of Duty.